All right, so you folks that board your dogs at boarding facilities or boarding trains, many places offer a free bath. They give your dog a free bath before it goes back to you, and people love that. They appreciate that very much. But here's why you need to be aware of that. And I'm not saying all places do this, so a lot of people are going to get angry at this. Next time you board your dog someplace for a boarding train or just boarding when you go away, ask them not to give your dog a bath before they come home. See, I won't give a dog a bath before they go home, even when they're very dirty. Now, of course, if they like rolled around in poop or were covered in mud from head to toe, you know, if I had to, I would. But for the most part, I do not give a dog a bath before they go home. As a matter of fact, I've had high-profile clients come in here to pick up their dog, and their dog's very dirty. And my wife said, you have to give that dog a bath. And I said, I'm not. She said, you cannot send that dog home like that with them. I said, well, I am. And here's why. Several years ago, I still had Bruno, and I forget, it was probably Luca and maybe Buddy. I don't know. But I had 3 dogs. I know Bruno was one of them. And I couldn't, normally when we go away, I have someone come to the house and take care of my dogs. And I couldn't get anyone this time. And I'm real neurotic about, I don't board my dogs. Like, I'm really OCD about, you know, taking care of my dogs. I said, you know what? Maybe I am a little overboard. Most people think I am. I'm just going to board my dog at my vet like most people do. It'll be fine. At least they're at a vet. If something goes wrong, they're there. And I did. And we came back a day early from our trip, Florida. And I called the vet and I say, hey guys, I'm back and I'm going to come swing by and pick up the dogs about an hour. And they said, well, we haven't given them a bath yet. I said, it's okay. I don't need them. I don't want them to have a bath. And they sound kind of panicked, right? So I said, I'll be there in less than an hour and I just don't worry about a bath. And when I got there, I walked in and they brought all 3 of my dogs out soaking wet. They insisted on giving them a bath right away. And I looked at my dogs and I could tell immediately they were under a lot of stress. And my dogs are really super stable. Like, you could put them in any situation, so I thought, and they'd be fine. So I wasn't happy and I started asking questions. I started asking a lot of questions. And then one of the questions I asked was, what time did they eat their second meal in the afternoon? And they said, well, about by 2 p.m. And I said, why so early? And they said, we close at 5. Oh, so okay, I see. So you're telling me you close at 5, you don't open until 7 or 8 in the morning. That means there's no one here from 5 till the very next day to take the dogs out. They said, that's right. And I said, let me go a little further. These 2 dogs were in the same crate together and Bruno was by himself. I forget why I was able to tell that. I don't even remember, but for some reason I knew that was the situation. They said, yeah, how'd you know that? And I don't even remember how. I lost my shit. Here's why places give a free bath. Not all places, but a lot of them. Your dogs aren't cared for at night. They're not taking out overnight. And so they're forced to pee and poop where they sleep and they get dirty. They lay in their own pee and poop many times, and they have to give them a bath because they can't send them home like that. So next time you send your dog to a boarding train or a boarding facility, demand that they do not give your dog a bath and see how they come home.